Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Mine Mogul. So now we need to change things up a bit. So we're going to turn off all of our auto miners. We're just going to let everything run through. Let's get the hammer out of our hand. We're going to play with, and I think we have it unlocked. There should be under, oh, hang on. Festive, oh, cool, they added some Christmas stuff in. That is pretty wild. Toggle support pillars on conveyors. Okay, that's new. But I want to get into shaker table. I believe the shaker table, no, not the shaker table, the vertical bulk sorter, which we don't have unlocked yet. So let's go into T. Let's go into research. Shaker table. There should be a vertical bulk sorter. Where is the shaker tables researched? A bigger deposit box. I may grab that vertical bulk sorter. It's not what I wanted though. Hold on. Maybe it is what I wanted. Let all this run through. T. No. Here. We have the shaker table. Vertical bulk resource sorter. Set the filters by pressing objects inside the bag. Yeah, I think this is the one I want because we're going to have to change everything up. So I want the vertical bulk sorter. So let's come back into here. This is the guy we want. So we have a couple tickets. So let's get that. Ingot straightening. Ingot straightening conveyor. And then we have, I almost want the bigger deposit box. Upgrade to the larger 3x2 deposit box. It's going to cost us one ticket and $100,000. We have it. So we have 3 research tickets left. What do you do? Toggle support pillars are on conveyors. Let's hold on to those. Now, we need to do polished copper pipe and polished iron pipe. So that means we got to make the pipe and then polish it. There's like not enough room here to do anything anymore. So I'm thinking we do a complete rebuild. So we need this machine into this machine. Yeah, so this machine into this machine and then into a polishing machine. See, now we have the larger, so this box here is now larger. So this thing has like completely messed this up as well. So I want to, let's pull some stuff out of here. I know, got all kind of shit happening. So we got to get this setup going and then into a And I'm going to move these, but I need to know what the machine is. Yeah, this whole mess is coming out. We're going to completely redo, I think, everything. So it's time to rip out and rebuild. I'm going to clean a lot of this up. Okay, why do I have stuff coming through? I thought I turned off all the auto miners. Oh, hold on. I need one empty slot. Alright, so you, we need to put one aside. You, we need to put one aside. You, I need to put one aside. And then you guys can just go in here. So I need to feed this guy into a shaker table. I mean, into a polishing table. So I'm going to probably move this whole setup back out of the way. Yeah, that's we've got to get into this bulk sorter first before we do anything else. So it's time to rebuild and be a little bit more practical. Let's get rid of you for now. And then I need, like I said, one empty slot where I can just get an empty hand. Alright. So I think I can move these two. Well, I think I want to actually try and work over this way a little bit. So let me put that one. So let's go 7. Put those two back a minute. And then I want the polishing machine. They can go there. And then I need this machine. So I'm going to need this feeding into this. But I think I want to throw one of you there, and then I need you can feed into there, and then I need the pipe machine. Now, which one is? Which one's the pipe machine? I think it's this guy. Yeah, you're the pipe roller. You are ingots into plates, plates to pipe. So we need this guy feeding into this guy. Now we need the plates feeding into there. But do I need a straight roller? I don't know if I have them unlocked. Can I feed you direct? Hang on, let's put you down a second. So you're going to make the plates. You're going to feed. We need to feed the plates into here, I believe. Yeah, so plates. UK, so I need a straight table. I don't like this direction. Alright, we're going to change this. I need you. Yeah, going that way. And then I need you. Going that way. No, I can feed you directly into there. But I need you. You come out this way. Yeah, you can get fed directly into there. And then... Alright, so we need to feed... So we're going to make the pipe, polish it. So I got to feed you 2 plates. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so I got to feed you plates. So which machine makes the plates? Now I'm confused. Polishing, rolling, turns ingots into plates, so I need the rolling machine. So we need the rolling machine. Is there anything I can bump up? Let's put you up there for now. So the rolling machine, and then we need to feed ingots into you. And then we're going to I want to try and get another one of these setups done. I should have moved this over by 1. Because I want to get 2 of these going. So we need... let's see, let's go another one of you. Another one of you. Do I have... I do. Yep. Nope, you get fed in from the side. So, I need a couple of... Oh, I can use these guys. And then you can go directly there, I believe. And then you get fed from this side. So you need... I can move that up by 1. I'd rather... Yeah, hold on. There we go. And then I need to feed you. Do I not have... I need a straight roller. Yeah. Let's get a few of them. So I need a straight roller. And then we need another rolling machine. And then we got to feed ingots into you and ingots into you. And now here's where we need that ingot straightener thing. Ingot straightening conveyor. A low capacity conveyor for the rod extruder. For the rod extruder. Crap, do I know? We're gonna go plates to pipe, I believe. So I think we can feed. Why do I only have one? Why do I only have one of those? Oh no, it's not what I want. I need the smelter. Oh crap, you're gonna need a oh, you suck. I need a space in here. Oh, you suck. I literally need to move everything down by 1 square, and then my ramp's going to be in the way. Do I have the turned? There was no, not what I'm looking for. There's a curved roller. I thought there was a curved roller. It is. Work in progress. I'm gonna have to move all this down. Oh, then this sucks. Alright. Then I'm not gonna have enough room here. But I'm not gonna be able to... No, can I... let me try something. So if I put you there, and then I put you here, oh, I think I can make that work. Take you down for now. Probably gonna put some of this back, but let's get rid of that for now. I'm gonna need to keep you. need to keep a piece of small coal. And I'm going to need to keep a piece of large coal. Alright. What the hell? Alright, and then we're going to need to do the same thing here. But I think I can get the furnace. Nope. Crap. Are you going to have to go here? So we got to get the new bulk sorter, and I just don't have enough room. Did we buy one of the new bulk sorters? We did not. I want to see what that looks like. Machines. Vertical bulk sorter. Let's grab one for now so we know what it does. Crap. Let's put you there for a minute. What the heck? Oh, so you go in the middle and go both. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Now, where's your out? This is not going to work as I want it to. All right, hold on. I don't see anything coming out of it, though. So how do I get stuff out of it? I see stuff going into it. Where does this stuff come out of it? Oh, it has to go onto a... crap. It has to go onto a... So now we got to use the chutes and stuff. Crap. Was not expecting that. I was not expecting that. Because I'm not... So you have to belt everything in high, and then it's going to come out here. And then yeah, this is not how I wanted to set this up. So I'm going to go back to a little bit different setup. So this is going to be definitely different than what I had planned. Do I have another polishing machine? Alright, so I need one more polishing machine. And we're going to go, we're going to do things, yeah, again, a little bit differently. So let's go, you're going to go, nope, crap. Do I have one? I do. you're going to go there. You're going to go there. So our gems are going to go here. Yeah, so our gems are going to go there. I need to get iron in one of these. I need to get copper in one of those. We're going to... Let's change. I'm probably going to put some of this back, but... I want to get all of this into one belt, kind of, sort of. I'm going to need you. I'll put you here for a minute. I'm going to need you, because we're going to need to separate out the gold, I think. Just keep these for a minute. You glitched it? No, you're not. And now what am I going to do with the gold? So we're going to put our gems here. Coal we're going to dump straight in. We can polish all of our gems. I need to do something with the gold. So we could turn the gold into rods. Or do I want to do just polished pipe with it? And be, no, let's turn it into rods for now. So we're going to go with you. Now I need a rod machine. Is it this guy? Yeah, you're a rod extruder. So I need one of you. Oh God. So we need ingots into rods, and there's where I need that. Do I have one? I don't think I bought one. You're a T-junction. I need that rod turner. Let's go look at that again. Just bear with me. I got a master plan. Well, I had a master plan and then it changed. Low capacity for straining ingots, great for aligning. Ingots for the rod extruder. Nope. Alright. So, on you, and then we dump our, so you also need ingots. So I need you. Let's put you there. So we got to feed gold into this one. So I need gold into one, I need copper into one, and I need iron into one. And then I need to put the jewels here, and then the coal we can sell directly. So, how do we want to do this? You get fed up top. So I need So I got to get iron into one. Can I put you that way? And I need gold into this one. So we got to get copper into one, iron into one, gold into that one. Gems can go over here. So now I got to get everything separated. So this whole mess can go. Let's see what we've got going on. So I just need everything feeding from here and here. Yep. So let me just tear all this out. So what we may do is we may separate everything. We may separate everything over here. So let's just get rid of this whole mess for now, because we no longer need all these conveyor belts. Just for now. Alright, so I need to get everything separated. And I think I'm going to change the direction of you onto this side. So I want to feed iron into one, gold into one, copper into one, and then belt our gems that way. So now I want to get everything over here and then separate it out and coming this way. I wish this was out of my way. So if I belt everything from here, I think that's going to be too much for one conveyor belt. Because what do you give me? Iron and coal. You give me no gems. You guys are going to give me gems. So you're just copper. You're going to be copper and coal, correct? Crap, can I sneak back here? No, I can't. Because those also, I need to know what they give me. Let's run down here for a minute. This is probably going to be part 1 of 2 of our rebuild. Yeah, because you're going to give me gems and coal. Yes, you're going to give me diamonds. You're going to give me diamonds and emeralds. You're going to give me gold, diamonds, and emeralds. Gold, diamonds, and emeralds. Gold. So gold, diamonds, emeralds, no coal. So we can separate all of our gold here. So this one's going to be just gold, diamonds, and emeralds. So I'm going to want I just want the gold to come through, and then the gold is going to go in here. Diamonds and emeralds are going to go in there. So you can go this way, I think. That'll give me a little bit more room because we're going to turn the gold into rods and sell them. Yes. So let's go about here. Which way do I want them coming out? So we've got to get the gold that way. I'm not going to have... Alright, so the gold will come this way, come up here, get smelted, turn into rods, ingots to rods, rods to polish. They're going to get sold. So our gold, so I need our emeralds and our diamonds. Coming over this way. Come on, why is it so difficult? I'm gonna have to turn you. And I don't have enough room. Crap. We're going to have to go up and over. I'm going to have to go up and over. This way, and then you're going to have to come down. Why? Why is it so difficult? And now I'm not going to be able to get a curve on here. Damn it. Come on. Oh, you suck. I'm gonna have to do like a triple curve. Alright, so that's going to be our gems. So in here I need a diamond and an emerald. Crap, how do I get up here? And I need a diamond. Alright, so that's going to get, so we need to get our gold into here. The gold is going to go one way, diamonds and emeralds are going to go another way. So this is going to be just for gold. So now I need one of you for the, and then you're going to come out the bottom, and then we're going to have to belt you up. You suck. Alright, so now I gotta get the gold into there. Oh, come on. Alright, so we'll have our gold coming up here. It's going to drop into here. It's going to get crushed. Nope, I got to get it separated before I crush it. Damn it! I got to separate it before I crush it. S-O-B. No, this is all wrong. So my gold, okay, not too bad. So our gold can go that way and get processed. Now we got to get our gems over to here, which means you now need to come here. Crap. So I need a separator here. And then we got a belt. I think that will actually work. So if I come off of here and I go that way, then we come straight and we turn. Come on. This way. And then you can drop onto there. Yeah, and then you can come over here, and then you get polished. So now we need to take you. Damn it, where'd you go? No, 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 no. And I need to put a diamond in there. Let's go this way. Alright, so that's awesome. So all of our raw gold is going to come up here. It's going to spit out to diamonds and emeralds. They're going to go that way. The gold's going to get crushed. It's going to go this way. It's going to come up here. It's going to go here. And then it's going to get processed and go that way. Now we need to get all of our copper and our iron doing the same thing. So you give me coal, diamonds, and emeralds. Great. You give me iron, coal. You're just iron. You're just iron. You're going to give me diamonds and coal. You're going to give me... So these two are just coal. Now you're going to give me iron as well. So now I'm going to have to separate the coal out from the iron. What do you give me? Iron. So I think it'll be easier to do the copper next. And then figure out how to separate the iron. So I'm going to use this one for... Well, I can bring all the iron over this way and possibly separate it. And then I'll have to backfeed it this way. Because one of you needs to be... Uh-oh. You're not connected to anything. Houston, we have a problem. You're in the wrong spot now. Damn it. Oh, no, you're not. You're in the right spot. You're going to come here and then go here and then do your thing. All right, so we got to get iron into one and copper into the other one. So I think we'd separate all of our copper out now. Because what is copper going to give us? So what do I have to separate? I think emeralds, you're going to give me just coal. So we got to separate out coal. I think the copper is going to be a little bit easier. And then what are you going to give me? You're going to give me emeralds. So just emeralds? Yeah, so emeralds. So we're going to have to separate the coal, emeralds, and rubies. So coal, emeralds, and rubies. So I need to separate the coal, the emeralds, and the rubies. And they need to go onto two separate lines. Now, can I get... I can. So, I'm going to need... So I need coal coming out of one. I need emeralds and rubies coming out of the other one. And then our copper is going to go straight. Now, do I want to pull this over? No, I want room here. So let's go. So this is where our copper is going to come out. Our coal is going to come out of one. Our rubies and emeralds are going to come out of the other one. And then we got to feed everything from here into there. Nope. We have to separate the coal. Coal's going to drop rubies. Crap. So you're coming out with... Yes, we're going to have to separate the coal. And then we're going to have to shake the coal, and then we're going to have to separate out the rubies again. Crap. Oh, hold on. I can do this in one. We could drop... I only need to separate out. What do you give me? Coal and copper. So we can separate out the coal. So copper and coal. Coal goes through the shaker, and then the shaker is going to give us more gems. You're going to give me emeralds, and you're going to give me emeralds. So I got to separate out emeralds. So I need to separate out coal and emeralds. So I need coal coming out of one, emeralds coming out of the other one. And then copper can go straight. And then coal we're going to have to throw through this shaker. So I need a piece of coal. What are you? I think you're a piece of coal. Alright, so that's going to bring our coal out, and then you need to be an emerald. And then I'm going to need to put the coal shaker in. So we need to feed the coal into there, and then we're going to have to separate out the gems again. Yes, I need the gems separated again. So I'm going to need one of you. So coal's going to go straight. Coal we're going to just sell. Copper is going to come out this side and it has to go into there. And now we're going to deal with the gems that are coming out here and here. I got to combine them together. So our gems are going to come out here. Our coal is going to come out here, and it's going to get sold. Our gems from here so coal is just going to get sold. So it can go this way. Crap. Are you above the hopper? I don't think that's... I gotta go out one more, I think. Let's go straight. And then we can curve you this way. And oh crap. And then I think the coal will fall straight in. So that's gonna get our coal sold. Now our diamonds and emeralds, crap, I gotta get onto that conveyor. Now I gotta get the copper, which is gonna be here onto there. Yep, so our copper has to go onto there. Now our copper is coming out straight. So this is where our copper is coming out. And it's going to be, that whole belt's going to be in my way again. Did I get that? It did. Yep, you're going to be in my way again. Crap. It's alright. Alright, so that takes care of copper. Now, our coal is coming out of here and it has to go into there. And then we got to get our gems. Onto there, and then our gems oh come on, you suck. need to go this way. And they need to go onto that belt. Can I put a curve here? No. And then they should fall onto that belt and get polished. So that takes care of the gems, the coal, and the copper. Now we need to deal with the iron. We got to get all the iron separated. We're going to have to do the same thing because you're going to give me iron and coal. So we're going to have to separate out the coal. We're going to have to separate out diamonds and emeralds. So I've got to dump everything onto a belt. I've got to separate out coal, diamonds, and emeralds. And then we're going to have to shake the coal and then do the same thing. Unless I just go copper for now. Unless I just go iron for now. And not mess with the coal. But I really want all three. I want all four of these running. So I got to dump these all onto one belt. And then we got to separate coal, diamonds, and emeralds. Then I got to dump the coal into a shaker. And then I got to separate out the gems again. So I got to separate them before they go into the shaker. And I got to separate them after they come out of the shaker. Oh, this ought to be interesting. Because you're giving me just iron. You're giving me just iron. So you two are actually easy. So you are just iron. And you are just iron. So, and then, yep. All right, so let's do this. All right, now we're going to deal with the iron next time. So I'm going to call it here. I am Old Man 102. Please smash that like and subscribe on your way out and have an awesome day.